How you doing, everyone? It's me, the sick Domotaku, still sick and still making videos because hopefully my throat's not that bad. I feel like my throat has gotten a little bit better throughout the whole day, but if it still sounds bad, I apologize. And it's still storming outside, so if you hear that noise, I apologize once again. Anyways, we are back to talking about more anime. Last time I talked about Rising of the Shield Hero, and now I'm talking about Boogiepop Phantom? I heard it's called Boogiepop Phantom, but then when I watched the episode, it's called Boogiepop and the Others. I'm just like, what? I don't know. It's whatever. I mean, I guess it's like a remaster or remastered. Is it would you call it remaster? It's a revival, or what do you call it? It's like a redone anime. It's like way old, like in 1900s maybe. I don't know. There was the previous anime adaptation, and they're bringing it back and redoing it. That's exactly what I'm saying. Maybe that's why they call it Boogiepop and the Others, because they don't want to call it Boogiepop Phantom, whatever. Anyways, this is a series I highly heard from a lot of people who've seen or know of the Boogiepop series. I personally never have heard of this series before, and I think it was up there in the list of popularity for the season. So I'm just like, I'll take a look at it, you know. And then I'm pretty sure it was like a mystery drama, psychological genre, I guess. And throughout the first, they gave us 2 episodes actually. So this is episodes 1 through 2, first impressions. After watching 2 episodes of this series, I'm honestly say I'm not exactly 100% sure what I just watched, but like 50% of me is just like, I kind of get what I watched, and like the 50% or 25% more is like, I'm kind of interested in this. So it's really weird. Episode 1 of Boogiepop sort of like, I don't know how you explain this, because like it's really like out of order per se. Let's say episode 1 has the perspective of Boogiepop, which is like some sort of like supernatural phantom or phenomenon, or someone that like possesses this person, or like it's essentially a deity or something like that appears when humanity is at an adversity or a crisis and something like that, and it tries to help save humanity, I guess. That's what I'm getting at so far. And Boogiepop takes the form of like hiding or possessing a person, or like sort of like something like a split personality thing, where this person is a normal high schooler in the day, but then, you know, when Boogiepop happens or something's going on, Boogiepop takes over her body and does all the supernatural shit and like tries to correct the crisis per se, right? That's why I got it from the first episode. The first episode introduces, I'm pretty sure Boogiepop is supposed to be the main character because she's in the opening, but we get this perspective of some guy who's interested, or who really likes the host of Boogiepop. And essentially it sets up this whole premise where there's like this phenomenon going on in their school where kids are like running away per se from home and just disappearing from society. There's like 4 victims so far, and Boogiepop supposedly says that it's like a man-eater or something like that. And yeah, and that was about it for the episode. At the end, it's just like, oh, the crisis has been solved, so I'm going now. And I'm just like, what? And then episode 2 happens, and episode 2 sort of gives more insight on this. Actually, if they didn't air episode 2 after this first episode, it would have been a little bit more confusing. But episode 2 essentially does the same thing as episode 1, where you have this whole situation with the people disappearing and the man-eater and stuff like that, except it's in the different perspective from the actual people committing this crime or whatever. So essentially, these are like entities or aliens or something like that. They came from space and can eat people and take their appearance, and they're just trying to like blend into society, I guess, and hide from the government or scientists that are trying to chase after it or whatnot. And I'm just like, it's honestly like part of my mind understands what's going on somewhat and still trying to comprehend the whole overall plot of this series. So you have an alien that goes around trying to blend into society, and it's the evil, right? And then there's a good version of that person that's trying to see if humanity's nice and whatnot. So then they're like trying to like hunt the other one down or something like that. I have no clue how this fits in with the Boogiepop supernatural stuff. So we see the perspective of like the villain who's eating people and like, you know, trying to create this plot or something like that to like rule the world or something like that with the help of a high school student who's letting this monster eat people and like, you know, blend in society and shit. And I'm just like, what? And then there's another high school girl who sort of like is like some kind of Terminator shit or something like that, who goes around in the freaking suit and can apparently fight monsters and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what? It's so confusing. But that's the episode, right? And then I don't actually remember how episode 2 ends, but yeah, there's a overall plot that's going on that I'm not fully understanding yet. And then like you have this miniature plot with this man-eater thing that's supposed to bring in Boogiepop. And how does this relate to Boogiepop? Wait a minute. Oh, this is so confusing. Okay, this is really weird. But overall, the series has piqued my interest. I'll give it that, because people highly proclaim this series as, you know, like, oh, it's like Boogiepop's getting a reanimated thing series in 2019. It's like, oh, it's gonna be a thing. And overall, the premise sounds interesting. I'll give it that. Like, you have this supernatural deity, Boogiepop, that possesses the human whenever something's going down. Like, shit's going down, yeah? And then this shit that's going down is a man-eater alien thing from space that's trying to eat people and, like, blend in society. And then there's a good one. And then there's this high school girl that's trying to hunt down these two along with the Boogiepop. And I'm just like, what? Okay, it's just really... honestly, this is a good example of the 3-episode rule. I'll give it that, because I want to see the 3rd episode. I want to understand what the hell's going on, because at the end of episode 1, the crisis is over. So we get some sort of explanation that, like, or at least Boogiepop says that, oh, the crisis is over. I'm done, you know, taking over the body for now, because someone else did it. So we're gonna see essentially how this conflict was concluded through the eyes of this weird high school girl that can apparently hunt down these things, these monsters and stuff. And then essentially, I'm assuming it's gonna be a lot more crazy, weird, supernatural, scientific situations that, you know, have Boogiepop come back and have to help out humanity and whatnot and stuff. I have no clue. Oh, this is like, feel free to explain this stuff in the comment section below if you get a better gist of it than I did, because I somewhat vaguely understand this thing and I really want to see some more of it, because 3-episode rule, that was 2 at first, but yeah, overall it's a very mystery when I say psychological, I wouldn't say psychological so far. It's a very mystery sort of series, and until we get some more episodes to further like the whole mystery and the plot and like the whole Boogiepop phenomenon and this whole man-eater aliens from space thing, yeah, that's all I can give it for. I mean, the premise, of course, looks really good, and I'll give it that. So I'll continue to watch this series. Hopefully season 3, or not season, why did I say season 3? I'm being stupid right now because I'm tired and hungry. Episode 3, hopefully that will give us a lot more insight and context to this whole thing. Maybe it'll conclude this whole man-eater thing, and then just sort of like, oh yeah, Boogiepop's a thing. I'm like, what is Boogiepop? And then, you know, all these missing kids, it's all because of this or whatever. And it's like, I don't know. Hopefully it gets somehow resolved, or we get some more a good idea of what this series is about. But yeah, overall, I enjoyed the first 2 episodes. It seems really mysterious and intriguing to me. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I need to go catch my breath, get a cough drop, and eat some food, because I've been doing this. I've been watching anime for the past 2 hours and then making these videos. So yeah, anyways, that's it for this anime stuff. Not everything has aired yet. So far, these are like the first 3 that come out today. I think a lot more anime will be coming out in the next 5 to 4 days about, so we'll see what happens. Anyways, that's it. So see you guys later. Take care, guys.